Good morning. Happy Easter, everyone. Most of you know me, but those that don't, my name is Amy Lewis. I have been a member of the congregation since the age of 9 months. When I was blessed to be adopted by two most loving, caring, and devoted people that any child could ever hope for, as parents Deb and Butch Addison. They involved me in this church and introduced me to faith. My parents were amazing role models. I was also blessed to have many other amazing people in my life as mentors, including my Sunday school teacher, Sandy Miller. I was sheltered in a loving, comfortable home. I was afforded every material possession I have ever needed and nearly I ever wanted. I was exposed to all that this world has ever offered. I was blessed. Frankly, I had life too easy. As I got older, I began to get restless and bored. I felt smothered. I was over-sheltered, over-restricted. Granted, I had everything, but I wanted more. I craved excitement, adventure, and danger. By the time I was 17, I had strayed so far that I began to get in trouble. Trouble out of school. Bad grades, I was getting into fights, I was on probation, I was out of control. I settled down and got married by the age of 19. My marriage was bliss. At the age of 21, I was blessed with a beautiful, healthy baby girl, Autumn Nicole Lewis. She is the light of my world. There is no sacrifice that I wouldn't make for her. By the time she was 2, my world came crashing down as my marriage finalized in divorce. My worst fears were realized. I promised Autumn that she would always have a stable, traditional, 2-parent home to grow up in. At this point, I was miserable and unhappy, thinking that I felt as a mother and a wife, that I began to immerse myself in drugs and alcohol. My responsibilities became unimportant. I stopped caring about the things that meant the most important to me that involved my daughter. I was choosing to party over being a mother. I never meant for it to be that way, but I was grieving. My reckless behavior continued until the day that I got the worst experience of my life. I had a profound dream. I was in a dark place and lonely and hopeless place where I was given the opportunity to realize how destructive my attitude and actions had become, not only for myself but also for the ones whom I loved. I was being shown all the blessings of my life by virtue of having them suddenly taken away. The thoughts of my daughter and her future compelled me to re-examine my faith and ultimately led me here today. I felt the need to save myself as I put my soul was in mortal danger. I still struggle to know God, but one thing's for sure, He will never give up or turn His back on me. Only we have the choice to turn our backs on Him. I took His love for granted. I now understand that His love is unconditional. Despite my struggles, my poor choices, God has always been there by my side. He allowed me to fight my way back to Him, to decide and choose Him. His back was never turned from me. It was my back that I had been turned to Him. This is what has led me to stand up here today to reaffirm my faith and devotion to God.